It's back.
Be water, my friend.
So, do you guys have a, I guess you would say, break anime? For me, a break anime is basically, you get tired of binge watching stuff. Like for me, I need one when I started watching One Piece all in one go. And that's when I discovered this gem. So, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, break anime. So basically, you're tired of watching the same and same old, and then you use this anime to come back to constantly and watch it over and over again during that break. It's a nice change of pace, you would say, from the regular stuff you watch. And for me, that is Restaurant to Another World. I've watched it maybe 5 or 6 times now. I never get tired of it. I love it. It's a very good anime in my heart. It's not my top 5s, but it's one of those that I can definitely come back. It's definitely top 10. And for this, the manga actually came out over in America in the West, and I didn't realize there's a light novel too while I was doing some of this research, but there's a light novel which it's currently in my Amazon cart, and it's going to be coming to me very, very soon. But in this video, I'm going to be comparing the manga to the anime, and we'll go from there. So I guess I can start with the plot. So for those who don't know, the plot to this manga and anime is very, very straightforward and very simple. The Western restaurant Nekoya is a restaurant situated in the mundane corner of a disclosed Tokyo shopping district, which offers a lot of Japanese versions of Western dishes. It opens up during usual business hours, though closed during the holidays and weekends, but it secretly opens on Saturdays, as on this particular day, it creates a doorway to another world, inhabited by elves, dragons, animal men, and other fantastical creatures, who enter this restaurant and partake in exotic foods, with many of them becoming very regular patrons. So the difference between the anime and the manga is that the manga's following the anime because the anime came out first. So of course the anime came out after the light novels, because the light novels came out in like 2015. But it's very cute in the way that it presents itself with the different types of aspects you get from the manga. So as you see coming across the screen now, the art style is different from the anime. As you've seen, I played some scenes while I was talking about the plot and so on and so forth. But the problem is, since it follows the anime, it doesn't go past it. Therefore, it's essentially watching the anime over again, but obviously manga form. But so basically you're just reliving over and over again. But the manga does do something that the anime doesn't. It helps give an extra bit of world building at the end of the chapters, and at the end of the manga it gives like little excerpts of our main boy going out and going to Tokyo, getting stuff, getting supplies, or our characters back in their home world doing extra things here and there. They add an extra couple lines in the manga, they add fluff a little bit, which also helps the creation of the world building process, which when it comes to me, I love world building. I am very advantageous and very vocal when it comes to saying we need world building when it comes to certain series. Like this, there's only like 12 or 13 episodes. There's only 4 volumes of the manga, which I'll get to in a minute. There's only like 5 volumes of the light novel. So you gotta be able to build where you can. Because for fans of the series, such as myself, we want to know about the world, which is what it does in the process of the anime. Throughout the anime, you get characters coming and telling their backstories and showing their parts in the world they live in. And it does the same thing in the manga, and it doesn't give as much of a scenery as the anime does, because they have to fill in time and so on and so forth. But the manga does get a couple different points across that the anime doesn't. It shows more of the thought process of the characters and what they're thinking, and that's why I like reading the manga as well as watching the anime, because you get thought processes that you don't get in the anime. You only get them in the manga and in the light novel. Another big difference between the anime and the manga is that the manga art style, like I said before, is different from the anime. But the thing is, it doesn't take away from it. If anything, it adds like a different perspective, per se. I really like the fact that it's different and it looks good. It's not trash, because I've seen plenty of things where it goes from anime to manga, and one of the two looks trash compared to the other. Another good example of good one would be like Overlord or Grand Crest Wars, or Nisekoi. They all look great in manga form and they look great in anime form. So I know people are asking whether they need to buy the manga or just stick to the anime. For me, oddly enough, I'm using it as a break manga because I go through lots of manga, go reading, catching up, especially with what's going on with my work. I got plenty of downtime in some places, so I'm constantly reading. And if I just want a palate cleanser, I go to read this. I sit there and read this manga, and it's great because you get to relive stories of the characters and who you come across. And since the manga follows the anime, the pacing's a little bit faster than the anime itself, which helps give it the reason why it has only 4 volumes. So if I had to say what you're gonna do, I'd say if you haven't watched it, watch it. And if you follow the podcast and listen to what I talk about all the time, you hear me talk about this and recommend it in the first episode, I think it was the first or the most recent episode, which is episode 2 right now. But I wholeheartedly recommend you read it or watch it. Then if you like it, go get the manga. Or if you're kind of iffy on watching it, then go get the manga. I'm trying to save you money here. That's why I said go watch the anime, because you can find it plenty of places free. Or you can go and sit down in Barnes & Nobles and read it and do all that. Or same with the light novels. If you're a book guy, I'm pretty sure the light novels goes in even more detail on what is going on, which is why I'm getting it, because I really love the series. So take what you will, do what you do with the information I give you, but I say if you're a fan of the series, get the manga, use it as a palate cleanser like I do. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. If you're trying to save money, I say watch it. So those are my opinions on that. I really do say go check out the show. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little comparison here and there. I tried to put it together as best as I could. I lost the notes multiple times because I wrote them at work and then they got wet and got thrown out by accident, but that's here nor there. So until next time, guys, I will see you guys later.